I mean, in the early days, a lot of people spent a lot of time massaging the data and figuring out what's good and bad. The challenge with bad and good data is you don't really know unless you process the whole cycle.
Yeah.
So I presume that with Qlik, you have mechanisms to kind of help customers identify, the incoming data. Is that good data? Is that bad data? And then I think that the second problem is security and compliance. It's the market is going so fast nowadays that the data is already in the system
Yeah.
when you realize that maybe from a compliancy perspective or private perspective, it's not okay. Are there mechanisms that you use to approach this?
Yep. And I mean, you hit on a really good point. You know, they say garbage in, garbage out. And so we have a lot of structures in place, but I mean, two things that I can call out. One is just data quality. So Qlik has a number of ways that we automate data quality so we can feed that back to you. And so as the data engineer, you can go in and flag, these are the things that we're looking for. But also now we're starting to leverage AI to do that for you because, the con of AI is there's a ton of stuff out there and do we trust it? But the pro is that, we thought Google was good for getting all the knowledge in the world to us. With AI, it's even better. So really focusing on data quality so that we know that the garbage comes in, or that the data that comes in is not garbage. The second is governance. And what I would say about governance is this is where organizations need to take a beat. Because oftentimes everybody is rushing so fast to get to the forefront. And, we hear it, you can't look at your phone without something about AI or agentic, and organizations are so eager to catch up. But you need to make sure, especially with so many of the organizations that we work with, healthcare, government, pharma, that you have the governance in place to make sure that your data is secure and to make sure that the people who have access to your data are the ones that are supposed to have access to it. And that's foundational to Qlik. Ever since the forefront, we have a number of ways, both on the data integration, that plumbing side, as well as the dashboarding or data analytics side, to make sure that the data is only going to the people who should be able to see it.
And not just the people, but the agents and AI.
True. I know it's a shift. And that's what's really exciting is that, and when we talk about kind of taking a beat and what Qlik is, what's really exciting for all the people who are at this event right now, they've invested all this time in building out the governance to make sure that the right people have access to data. And now you can just turn that on for agents as well. So it's not completely reinventing the wheel. And again, you need to think about what data does this agent need access to? Is it everything or is it just a subset? Somebody in EMEA doesn't necessarily need to know what's going on in America, but then they can turn it on and now the agents have access to the right data as well.